As you walk through the streets of London or Manchester, the sea coal smoke hangs heavy and yellow in the air, a soot-filled shroud that chokes the life out of the very plants you've come to adore. You try to bring a maidenhair fern into your parlor, hoping to enjoy its ethereal beauty by candlelight. But within days, its tiny leaflets turn brittle and gray, succumbing to the toxic breath of the city. It feels like a small tragedy, a loss of a little piece of the wild. But then, an accidental miracle occurs, a moment of serendipity involving a humble physician named Nathaniel Bagshaw Ward and a moth cocoon buried in a sealed glass jar. You imagine Dr. Ward's surprise when he noticed that inside that airtight jar, a tiny fern spore had germinated and was thriving in its own private atmosphere. This leads to the creation of the Wardian case, a beautiful miniature glass cathedral for plants. Suddenly, the game has changed. You can now keep the most delicate, moisture-loving ferns right in your drawing room, shielded from the coal smoke by panes of glass. These cases are more than just functional. They are exquisite objects of art, often designed with ornate wooden frames and brass fittings. You find yourself sitting for hours, watching the condensation bead on the glass and roll down like slow, silent tears, nourishing the soil in a perfect, self-contained cycle. It is a microcosm of the forest, a captured breath of the deep woods sitting on your side table. The Wardian case does more than just protect the plants in your home. It turns the entire world into a giant nursery. You hear stories of these glass boxes being strapped to the decks of clipper ships, allowing botanists to transport exotic species across vast salty oceans that would have withered them in days. Because of this invention, your collection is no longer limited to the local ditch or the nearby moor. You can dream of ferns from the high Andes, from the misty mountains of Jamaica, or the humid jungles of New Zealand. The world is shrinking, but your garden is expanding. The glass case provides a barrier between the chaos of the outside world and the serene emerald sanctuary within. It is a silent protector, maintaining a steady, humid peace while the rest of the world hurries by. As you lean in to inspect your latest specimen behind the glass, you realize how much the Wardian case has changed your perspective. It forces you to view the plant as a precious jewel. The glass acts as a magnifying lens for your attention. You notice the way the light catches the silver undersides of a pyrrhus frond, or the way a new shoot pushes through the damp leaf mold with a quiet, unstoppable force. There's no wind inside the case, no sudden frost, no scorching sun. It is a world of perpetual, mild spring. As you watch the stillness, your own pulse seems to sync with the slow, rhythmic transpiration of the leaves. The glass box is a portal, and through it you are transported away from the soot and noise into a cool, green dream that never fades.